It's a sad song, one sung by a woman in pain coming to terms with a harsh reality at a camp. And her hurting is replicated by the faces of desperation you meet at the Daadab refugee camp. It's among three, including Ifo and Hagarder, found in Daadab in northern Kenya, close to the border with Somalia. These are just some of the latest arrivals of refugees in Daadab camp, fleeing the increased violence in Somalia. They patiently wait in rows to be registered by the UNHCR, a process that may one day see them get asylum in the US and other Western nations. But before that, they have to face some of the toughest living conditions. The influx of refugees has already strained the social amenities to the limit. Water, once shared by a few, is now needed by many, and cases of fights over water are frequent. Food rations, like here in Hagarder, are also strained and now rarely satisfy the refugees. The growing number has also made living conditions impossible. Shanty homes that barely reflect the meaning of shelter are a common sight.
Houses are open. There are no bed sheets and no mattresses, making many vulnerable to hyena attacks at night. Children, women, all sleep in the cold.
Abdi and his brother at the Ifo refugee camp have all been handicapped by the war, and they are not alone. But their need for preferential treatment cannot be met. We met a family that was registered on handicap grounds.
Instead of UNHCR helping me, they accuse me of not giving them assistance by taking them to hospital. At times, circumstances force me to sell the little food I have to buy drugs for them.
Besides this, there are others who accuse the UNHCR of bias.
I came here in 1992 and still I not went under any process. People whom we have arrived here, majority of them, they went to somewhere Western countries.
A claim that the UNHCR disputes.
So if a refugee tells you that they were here since 91, 92, they've not been resettled, it's also it's due to a variety of reasons. It could be that the person does not meet the criteria that has already been determined.
Whatever the case, the numbers are overwhelming, and it's threatening to get out of hand soon. The problems that people have to live with here are many. This is another indication probably of the emphasis that needs to be put to increase the capacity to hold the ever-increasing number of refugees. And with the worsening situation in Somalia, they will just keep streaming in. Hussein Mohammed, Citizen TV at the Ifo refugee camp in Daadab district.